Welcome, everybody. It's me, your girl, the Teal Empress slash High Priestess, better known as Susan. Yeah, if this is your first time, welcome. I do consider you family. You did not find yourself here randomly. Why did I just do that? We'll get into that in just a moment, but all that's imperative. So, woo! Yeah, if this is your first time, I welcome you. I am a Master Reiki energy healer as well as a Master Energy Reader, and that's what I do here on my channel. Sorry, y'all, we had to get the right setting. So as soon as I hit the record button, everything in a reading is imperative. I mean, every color, sound, shape, everything is Spirit's way of showing up, and, just showing up, showing out, and just showing that it's here. I don't want to say it's and I can't say source is here. So yeah, so that is accountability for me, as well as Spirit wants to let you know that this is straight from the divine. Okay, so all that being said, so that's imperative too, that you stand up and you're clear about who you are, who you're behind, who you're beside. Present yourself truly as who you are. And yeah, and I'm looking at the cards. So all this come together. So let me just get into this because I got home from work, and all this is a channel message. Everything's going to be imperative. We're going to be pulling from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle cards. And we are going to be clarifying with the Modern Witches Tarot. So I am guided to sound the bowl. Let's clear our energy, because I was moving too fast. So that's imperative too. So I invite you to take a deep breath in with me, and let's get in one accordance. So yeah. No. You'll know something by the way your body makes you feel. Your body will speak to you. So that's there. So, so I will be clarifying with the Witches Tarot, Modern Witches Tarot deck. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this in front of me so I ain't having to look backwards. So all this is imperative. So as I was eating supper, got home, finally get settled, I'm eating supper, and the downloads just started coming. And I knew, all right, got to get a message out. And what was so important about this, what was so distinct, is how clear I could hear Spirit. Now, I always, I have a relationship. I speak to Spirit all the time, in all kind of forms of fashion. Language is so much more than words don't even do justice. But yeah, so that's important there. So, but that being said, this was so much clearer than ever before. It was, I mean, I'm clairaudient, so I had the hearing, but it was like, it was so different. And what I kept hearing was false prophets, and I'm okay. And I could feel the fire burning in me, and I spirits. I mean, it was anger, and yeah, it was anger, and it was felt very heavy. But the message was so clear, false prophet. So okay, I finished eating, and I'm staying in that meditative space, so that I decide, I'm going to pull oracle card to get more into what Spirit wants to say, and this is how it all lines up. So, as I'm preparing, like, what spread should I use? I'm talking to Spirit. I opened up my handy dandy notebook, and the first one that popped up I knew was exactly, so this is going to be called Life Conditions. Okay. And so there's a switch up somewhere. Yeah, you thought you were going to do one thing, but it's very clear once you got started on doing that one thing, the other route was made very clear. There was no question. Once I opened the book, even I was going to go be looking for the Celtic Cross spread. That's what I was going for in the book. But when it opened up to this, I knew. And then this fell out with it. And all it's going to be important, I'm going to read it. So, I had my spread. Already, false prophet, that's the beginning. Spread. And then this to go along with it. Now, all of this is important because this is I invite you to probably stop if you don't have everything you need comfortable, because this is going to be a pretty extensive reading. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I can tell you it's going to be very much longer than my normals, because I already have one spread I'll explain to you before we even clarify with the life conditions. Okay, so there's so much going on. So much is fixing to be revealed. Okay, I feel like I'm spewing. Okay, so I got the word false prophet. I got the spread. Then I got a little message come out. All of it right there. So there's that. We'll explain everything because everything comes together. And it's always amazing how it does. If you pay attention and learn the language of spirit. Okay, look for those sign symbols. They're everywhere. And I feel like you are collected. So, but this is for the cross watcher. And it's for all, because we're all forever students. Yes. So, got that. And so I'm fixing to pull an oracle card. And as soon as I opened the box, this was staring right at me. I knew right on top, that was, and this is summoned, so I want you to see this. And I was like, okay, so I go to pull the cards out because they're in my box, right? And only half of them came out, and this was what was looking at me. So this is the hope card. Spirit's gonna bring all this together. And I was like, okay, so I'll go to pull the rest of them out, and I knew it was a stack fell out together. So all this is a whole story. And I was just going for one. But Spirit's laying it all out. So that's important. So as long as you're going for you, for one, really hearing your thoughts and really listening within to yourself and to the divine, everything will be made clear. Okay, so all this is coming into, so we got a whole spread. I'm like, okay. Before I even, because for my clarity purpose and for my mind's sake, it isn't for spirit, it's just so I'll feel better about y'all believing this is from spirit. I always want to shuffle on here with y'all. But spirit's pushed me past my comfort zone with doing as is. Okay. So being pushed past your comfort zone too, we're gonna read all in this. So, and then as come on here, and I go to start this, I start shuffling, not thinking subconsciously, because I'm following spirit. And yeah, and why would I shuffle? Because this was important. This was the main thing. And this is what it's about. So, here we go. That's the foundation. That's the blueprint. Now it's time to build. All right. So, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, I ask you to give me clear, concise, truth messages to bring forth to the collective, and I ask you to give me grace to filter and get this out clearly. And I thank you because you always, always pull through, even when I am scared to move forward. That being said, listen and summon. Let's start for this. So, summon number 13. Summon, look at this. This is all about, so first of all this coming around, thinking for yourself. I'm hearing that, and false prophets. So, false prophets. Summoning, Spirit's like, you've got to go back. If you don't go back and start with square one, you'll never get the full picture. And if you don't have the full picture, that is how the false prophets, that's how they come in. And when what's that mean by they? False prophets, and Spirit's not talking about like what you would think of in the Bible as someone rises up saying they're Jesus. Spirit wants to break it down. Okay, here's the funnel of energy, how everything funnels down it, and wants to bring it to you so you can see clearly. False prophets are people who Spirit show me, for instance, your work environment. Time is the ultimate gift that we've been given. Okay, and time is what's of value. Time is the gift, as well as the battle that we are really up against. And it's not that we're up against. What we're up against is realizing it and realizing how much that is real wealth. Time is real wealth. Okay, so time being real wealth. So a false prophet. Your time, your money, your work. Those false prophets are, I'm seeing if, and show me if, for instance, I'll use my line of work. And working in human resources, I could speak with big, eloquent words to where I sound good, but my people don't understand me. That's a false prophet. No, that's how you tell. A false prophet is one who is going to speak to where you don't understand, speak in parables, where things aren't clear, to where you get half of it but not all of it. And they do this. This is, I'm saying, the Joker, the magician. This is a form of art. This is a form of black magic. When someone is, if you are speaking to an audience, if your audience cannot understand you, that's your sign right there. If someone is speaking to you and it is not clear and they're talking in art forms and to where it just sounds eloquent and you don't understand, yeah, that's false prophet. They're getting you. That's so important. If I see someone who is, and I guess Spirit uses, wanted me to use that human resource because this is a collective message. It's what it is about human resources. So if I am here to provide a service for you, I need to be able to make sure that you clearly understand every benefit, every safety measure, everything there is, and have that relatively available for you so that you could do your job proficiently. Right? So that's what you would do. That's what a leader, not a false prophet. So a leader of the shepherd. Okay. So, wow. So this is, we're talking about value. We're talking about, this is about career. All right. So this is going to be a collective message. I'm getting all this as it comes. So y'all bear with me. I got the layout, but I had no message beforehand, but Spirit said, no, that's what it was. You just need to go with the flow and I'll give you the words. Okay. Summons. What you need to do is visualize. First, you've got to see it in your eye. I'm seeing Iron Man too, where he's got that, he can just draw it in the air and have the, yeah, you've really got to visualize. This is what Spirit wants you to see. I feel I'm hearing imposter syndrome. I feel like it's time to drop all that imposter syndrome. Really see who you are and call it out and visualize what you want. This is about protection, about manifestation. This is about you having power. Look at her arm. This is about summoning what you want. What do you want? I feel like It's like connecting the dots. Really, Spirit wants you to summon is another flip-flop word. Another false prophet. How someone, most people would hear summon and would think negative. Okay. But Spirit's drawing, this is manifestation. You need to visualize. You need to draw that blueprint. You've got to have the blueprint and you've got to see it before it can start manifesting in something. That's like breaking through the veil, the matrix, breaking through. So there's so much, okay, with me hearing so audibly right now and the summon, it's really important. There is going to be an opening in the veil. Okay, so this is so, I feel like so deep, and I don't want to lose y'all, so Spirit said, no, it has to come out like this. Yeah, listening, it has to come out. It's time to, what does it say? This is number 23. Darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. Yeah, Spirit wants y'all to hear this. Spirit doesn't want it to come off heavy. It's heavy because I'm making it heavy. Whoa! What was that? That was another earring attached. I didn't even... And it's a rose. And it's got another rose. Okay, so... This is partnership. This is... Rose is... Also a time is... Stop and smell the roses. That's the true diamond. Okay? Spirit wants you to listen to this. He wants you to really... I feel like I sit with that, her finger, I'm seeing the pen. And like... Let your finger be the pen. When you draw... I'm saying when you draw it out in space, dark matter, because there's... Alright. Space, we'll just put right there. There's so... I just got so much, but that is so... Yeah, space is not empty. Space is not empty. I feel like... And there's so much about sound going on here too. Listening, the space and the sound. Okay? And time. Okay? She's listening. It's like when the sun's... That's coming up because it's coming from behind her. So she's listening when the sun's coming up. And when the sun's going down, that's when she's drawing. When she's creating in that space. That time in between waking up and nighttime is when that's the space and time. Oh, but this is... Hey, this is about... Wow. This is a reminder collective to bring you hope. He wants you to hear this very, very clearly. You have not missed nothing. You anything that's between time and space that you feel like you have missed, that you feel like you've been in the dark about. You feel like you. This wedding dress too. There's something. It's like as you're really looking at that space, it's in that space that there's something like there is a, and I look at the spirit in the background, like if it, and around spirit is going to give you the, this is creativity, whatever you're going to do that you need to do with your hands, how you need some of this is spirit guiding you. So spirit wants you to really listen, because there's something you are guided to get out of this time and space right now. This is for the divine feminine. Breaking through the dark. Not being in that void. Vision, followed by vision and risk. Okay. Some of y'all there, this is from a loved one that's passed over, that they've been trying to give you a message. They want you to listen. This is a female. This is someone who passed away earlier in life. I feel between the ages of, I'm saying 15 to 23. So this was a heart condition. I feel like there's a scar right here as well. This person that passed away wants you to wow. This person wants to let you know. I feel like this is family. This is really close. I'm feeling like a sister energy. For sure. Look how brave this is. This isn't someone jumping off the ledge. This is someone, and that's what we would think initially looking at it. You would think someone's jumping off the damn ledge, but no, this is beautiful. This is total trust and freedom, and she is embalming. She is complete oneness and trusting within herself in her own strength. And this is freedom. That's the risk that you took. Or, yes, I feel like that you've done this. They want to acknowledge this. What you've done, I don't know what we're going to clarify more when we do this life conditions, was so big. I feel like everybody thought you were jumping off the ledge. No, whatever this is, no one could have really saw without just being called out. And now now it's very clear to say, look at that It's like a dance. It's so free. What you have done, this person wants to acknowledge it, what a risk it took. They want to tell you how strong you are. For my house in the dark, this is a family member. And she shined light out of everyone in this family. This big house, out of everyone in this family, you took this risk. Or you're shining light. No, this person shined light on everyone in this house. That meaning you took the risk. All these, everyone in this house, thought you were jumping off the ledge. I feel like, and that dress, that's a bed sheet. Look at it over here. I feel like and it's why I feel like you were hid out. You kept yourself away, and wrapped up. I feel like maybe whatever happened is something happened in a bedroom in the sheets. Then a relationship that no one thought you would recover from. That you would. This would be your end all be all. Whatever this one. But while you were, I feel like y'all went through depression. I feel like, because it's bed sheet. No. And you used, while they thought you were going that, you used all that time. And look how creative she made. You were making art. You were something that fits you to a T. Within yourself. What is this? So, conclusion. Chapter 1 and the end. And chapter 1's blank. Yeah. Wow, I feel like you know that feeling like on a roller coaster and or like when you're fishing jump off that, but it's so thrilling. Like Spirit wants to let you know. See, this was one book, but you see how it's got something on both pages, and now it's the end. Well, you thought that was gonna be the only one. Look, it's sitting up here, but look what's coming behind it. A new book with starting at chapter 1 blank. That's the risk. That if you haven't done this already, that's what Spirit's calling you to do. Is to, no matter what age, time, space you feel like you're awesome, no matter what age you are, it's time, it is time to start a brand new book, because you cleared everything out, and now it's time for you to make something out of that time and space. Show what magic was made in that void between that time and space. The divine feminine healed during that time and space. Look at that one, right? This is someone who has, this is power in the arm. This is healing. This is energy worker, Reiki energy like I do. But this can be it's Reiki energy. And it's time for you to, I keep going back. There is a family member, this sister, this aunt, this family member is wanting to shine light on something and want to try and tell you something about this big ass I want to say, how big ain't no house? This big ass. I mean, it's castle. This is like, it's more than that. It's more than it's. I want to say, like a. I'm saying like a mental institution too. Whoa. Okay, so we're going to clarify all this now. That was a lot, y'all. Whew. With the life conditions spread. Okay, so as if that was a lot. So the number one is going to be, who are you right now? Eight of Wands. Look, she's on a motorcycle for one, going fast, headed out somewhere fast. Alright. Spirit's here right there. So, alright. Number two, how people and the environment are affecting you. Three of Wands. They're affecting you because that's. I'll make sure these wasn't the same ones. There's someone on the who's. They're affecting you because. Why are you holding on to this one? Looking. I'm trying to figure that. We got to figure this out. Why are you holding on to this one, looking across? And there's two others ones there. Where are these with the other ones? Are you looking for where they went? So, where's these other two? Where's the other people in this? Because this is a family. This is someone who has the same. I mean, this is the same size, same tree. This is broke from the same branch. So, where'd these other two go? You looking for them? And there's two ships coming in too. Or, I wouldn't say they're not ships. So they're coming, you're waiting on. So how people in the environment are affecting you right now? They got you waiting. Look at them. They've already out there. They're just sailing around, coming back forth. While you sitting on the shoreline, just holding yours, hoping they'll. And look, that's why no ship. They could take forever to get there. They could be blown the other way. I mean, you're gonna be standing there for a while. It looks like you've already been standing there for a while. Oh my God. How they're affecting you? They're gonna keep you standing there, waiting on your ships to come in, while they're out in the damn ships that you think's coming for you. And look, they're gonna line over that way. They want you to hold it down. They want to act like they've been. They want to show that they've been there. You know, inside. You know they were there. But where the hell are they at? Are they coming back? You know they can't hear you from there. Alright, 3. How your inner guidance is affecting you or guiding you. Because I just put 2 lines there. How are your spirit guides trying to guide you, lead you the way? The Fool. Yes, they're trying to guide you to be, look at this pomegranate too on her dress, to be fully yourself. Look, she's listening to her boombox, like she's got her spirit guides hollering at her. But of course she can't hear because she's listening to music, but hell, he's singing and dancing too. So it's time for you to listen. Because Spirit's wanting to guide you to where. I just want you to look at the difference in these two. This one's sitting there. I mean, looking at just the clothes, you would think it's you know, not an old woman, but then you look at her hair, it looks like an old woman. She's been sitting there for a long time. Look how youthful and just full of life and color and freedom this is. So, your spirit guides are trying to lead you here, while these ones over here, the way I'm seeing corporate America, are going to have you waiting, thinking your ships are coming in. They're going to think that you doing what you want, what makes you happy, what is fully you in your own self, is going to lead you to fall off. No, it's not. Okay. 4, something you value or believe in. I feel like so matter of fact. Like you're not questioning nothing. It's like, it is, but I mean, this, you're not questioning nothing. It just, yes, no. I mean, you know what you want. You're not sitting there waiting, wondering. Something you value or believe in. The Magician. Now this is the complete opposite of the Magician that was at the beginning, that using verbiage that the other ones can't understand to keep them. I'm saying the Joker again. I'm saying the parable. Like, that is black magic in its simplest form. This Magician uses everything, every element. It's just that to be the Magician. She's by herself in her own. It's her own. Like, I'm seeing, like fairies, like, this is something that I'm saying this is attractive. I'm saying it's powerful. I'm saying it's mysterious. It's seductive because it's like a nightgown, but you're just outside. So it's so at nighttime that's when, and I'm saying sleep is like, that's where the magic happens. When things open up, when that's help. That is, I'm hearing you need this too, to hear from spirit, or maybe this person trying to show you something in your dream. Something's gonna be. This is someone opening up to, how do I put it? This is someone who never thought they would be able to open up again. I feel like, in the shadow, like vulnerable with someone. I feel like this is, when I say partnership, this is real partnership, like a sister, but this is not like a sister. What Spirit wants you to, the true Magician is, oh my goodness, Spirit, where the Divine Feminine making something out of time and space. It's during this time that you have the gift that you've been given, is to share it. If you have all this time and you don't feel love, God, what a shame that would be. So, whoa. This is you. So, I'm saying 41.5. 5 is a good number. Spirit said 6 is a good number. He said, and 6 is the number of man is good. He said, check it yourself. Don't just find anybody else says. But that is what it says. Okay. But check it. He wants you to check it out. There is a divine union fisted to open up. Spirit wants you not to be alone, looking out for something to come in. But I mean, you can be standing there forever. How is this changing from, wow, I can't wait to see how this comes together. I feel like I'm all over the place, but it's got to make sense to you. I trust and believe. Oh, wow. Okay, so, I mean, I just got stuck. So it's time to be still. Like, there's something about listening in your dreams at night. I was in dreams, visions. Okay, so what are you thinking about? Queen of Wands. You're thinking about, this is how you're going to be abundant with, look. Okay, so first we were dealing with a white feminine energy. Then we were dealing with the black feminine energy. Now look at this one. So what you're thinking about is how you can mix both your shadow aspect, love, desire, with your light aspect, because of the programming that you've had to think that, to think of sex is bad. Spirit saying, okay. Yeah, well, the diamond in the chest too. What you're thinking about, what Spirit wants you to think about is this. How to be abundant in both. But the Queen of Wands, she's her own leader. She stands out everywhere. And she has her own staff, she stands on her own 2 feet. She has her own words, her own mouth. And like when Moses brought the staff, that's when Pharaoh listened. So what Spirit wants you to think about is that you can have all that and still be your own woman, have your own abundance. And you can do this too. And I'm saying again, the false prophet. I feel like, because if you don't, this would be the false prophet for you, thinking that this whole journey, like, it's no. Okay, so all right, and I feel like, but this is within oneself. This is not so much as, but Spirit said, yeah, it's as the funnel expands on different dimensions, different levels. It will get there, but it starts with the masculine, feminine on the inside. Being, finding balance within that. Okay. All right. So, what is the immediate outcome or short-term result? 3 of Cups. This is immediate result. It's just celebrations. Look, they got tents behind them. So this is a community. This is same town. So same town, but they're all females, but they all have their own couple of. So the immediate outcome is how you're going to be able to do that is to be able to open up to different love others is not the same race as you are. I mean, like, they're all totally different. Like, one's a mermaid, one's been clubbing, one's like a athletic, I'm saying like a tennis player or something there. So it's totally different. But they all can see the value in each other and hell, have a party of it. I mean, and they all are standing, I'm saying, on their own 10, standing on their 10 toes, standing on their own square. Yeah, that's going to be the immediate outcome. Spirit wants you to get out. I'm hearing that. There's something's going to happen when you get out. Okay? So, what's the long-term outcome? Four of Pentacles. This is someone who feels like they're on the outside. This is someone who is really holding on to their finances. And I feel like even though it's not cold anymore outside, they're still wearing the coat because she don't want to let go because that's all she's got. So she feels like, because if not, the long-term outcome is you're gonna always feel like you're have to hold on to everything you got, that you can't get out, because whatever happened in the past, I'm saying this again, you know what it felt like to be out in the cold. And this person would rather be alone, holding on to barely making it, like hand-me-downs because they're trying to be on top by being by themselves. That's how it would be, because alone, if you didn't hold your finances down, you would end up in the cold right now, Spirit said, because of how the economy is. Okay? So that's why you haven't wanted to open up to love, because you wanted to do it first on your own, and then that way you knew that when you were stepping out, it was whatever you liked was because you liked it. It wasn't because you felt like you needed something from it. You needed it to survive. Because when you are in a place of need, Spirit says, or in a place of survival, you will easily mistake someone help, like a male, like a partner being there as love. And that's a cold, cold place to be, Spirit says. Alright, so what is the key factor in all this? Rounding this out. And again, I'm saying Saturn, even though this is Jupiter. So there's there's going to be alignment. I know it's coming up real soon. So Spirit wants you to check it out yourself. I'm seeing Saturn and Pluto is going to have a meeting within the next month. I'll have to check my astrology, but this is what Spirit's saying, and it's going to be a lucky time. All right. And the key factor with all this is the Hierophant. This is true. This is judgment. This is a teacher. This is number 5, law and order. This is honoring each other. I feel like you're, instead of a wedding, I feel like, like a brotherhood or something. This is a promise, a salute. This is something that you swear by. You're going to be there for each other. These are the keys. So you will never be alone. No matter where you go, you'll have family. There's an oath happening here. Spirit said, this is strength. This is what you, wow, look at the other the magician, she grew up, and look at that one dress. So this strength is really about you being honored. I'm saying, like, and the roses again. This is so many relationships, so many, by being graceful. You know, this line is very graceful. Your spirit guides are following you. You're listening. You're being guided by that strength. And wow, where are you being guided to? This is something. I don't say it like a wedding dress. I feel like, I mean, you know, an event. But you're the showcase. Okay. Well, the moon is something you don't quite see yet, but, and it's about secrets too, about psychic intuition. Again, but this is something, is there going to be another eclipse coming up soon? I'm saying Saturn, I'm saying Pluto, I'm saying the eclipse, something going to be... something's showing up big. And this is a guide. A guide coming all kind of forms. I feel like, yeah, it can come in all kind of forms. So don't look for the differences. And it's very important when this person or these people or whoever come in that Spirit wants to bring in your life as these roses, as support, as love, as relationship. Yeah, they're going to be a difference. That's what makes this fruit basket. And you can get different ones, and you're going to have a really beautiful fruit basket. Wow, so that's what I got for you. Yeah, I had a snapback. If you like this message, if it resonated with you at all, I ask you to share it, like it, and until next time, sending you so much love and light.